What's up, Cheeky Monkeys? It's Damien here from CheekyMonkeySquash.com, and today we're going to look at a routine that you can do at home that's going to help practice digging that ball out of the backhand corner. Now, all you need for this is your racket and two walls that meet each other at a point. So check it out, comment below what you think, and I'll talk to you at the end of the video. Alright, so here we are in the makeshift court. Now the first one, I'm leading with my back foot. My front foot's facing the side wall, back foot facing the back wall, lowering my kind of down into a squat, getting my shoulders to be parallel with the back wall. Wrist has to be open, with the racket face open. That way we're not going to have any massive impact on that back wall. We're just trying to minimize any impact with the wall. Now, as we're trying to drive the ball, we're wanting to impact in line with our front foot. So we've really got to work our body and our racket around that ball. Again, the racket face open, tucked in behind the backside, and really working to impact that ball when it's in line with that front foot. In this routine, it's the same sort of thing, but it's when we've got a little bit too close. So we've really got to work that wrist a whole lot more, but you're still wanting to get your shoulders starting facing the back wall. And you're almost chipping at the ball, trying to just chip it back down the wall. In slow motion, notice after I've impacted with the ball, I've stepped back to clear. And then you're going to obviously get back to the tee. So again, the racket face is open up until the point of impact. One last time. So there we go. So the key points out of that are that we've got to have our racket face open. So our racket face is facing the sky. We want to, where we've got a little bit of space to play with, we're tucking that racket almost in behind our backside, our bottom. And we're really working that wrist as we come around. When you've got your wall there, we want to almost be slicing across that wall, across the back wall, and as our racket's left that back wall, that's where we're opening the racket back up to, or closing the racket, I should say, getting ready to impact on that ball. If we come across the back wall this way, so our racket's already closed off a bit, on impact, we risk pushing into the wall, like so. When it's open, we're going to slice across the wall. Alright, so really having that racket open is going to minimize that impact on that back wall. And then as we work around it, we're closing that racket off and trying to impact the ball in line with our front foot. With the second routine there that I did, it's virtually the exact same, except we've got a smaller swing. So that's for when we've rushed into the corner, we've realised that we've got too close, we don't have enough space. Still having the racket open, so we're only just going to brush the wall if we're making impact. But you've really got to work your whole arm and your body into the shot to try to flick your wrist and flick that ball back down the wall. All right. The other purpose of the open racket here is to try to elevate the ball a little bit. So if our opponent's in at the tee, we're not wanting to, and we're stuck in the back corner, we're not going to want to try to push that ball past them and risk that ball spraying out and then cutting it off and being under more pressure. So having that racket more open is also going to help elevate that ball, get a little bit of height back on it, so we're going to lob that ball back down the wall. Now, the other important thing here is our footwork. If we've got space, we want our back foot facing the back wall and our front foot facing the side wall where we can. If we don't, we're wanting to go in almost parallel to the corner and squat down, almost pretty much squat down as we're working that ball around. And then finally, the last thing is to make sure that after you've hit that ball, you get back to that tee as quick as possible. All right. This is not an easy routine, but it's something that if you practice, you'll get the hang of it, and it will make a massive, massive difference to your squash game. Being able to give yourself options in the back corners is always a big positive. The amount of times I have managed to get my opponent with this dig at a Sydney sort of A grade to state level, it's happened, I'd say, at least once or twice a match, because we're going in, our opponent's thinking that we're boasting out, or that the only shot we've got is a boast, and then we've managed to drive the ball. All right, so practice, and until next time, keep squashing, keep having fun. I hope to see you on a court soon, and ciao.